Hi friends, I'm Beth and I'm back with another episode of How I'm Doing It. Today, a little bit of a special episode. We've had what we could call a home maintenance emergency, a disaster, a pain in the neck, major hassle. However, we're going to get through it. We always do. Families stick together. The kids and I have just made an adventure of it. We're making the best of it. We had a major water problem Thursday night, a couple days ago. Basically, a waterfall appeared in my kitchen, and it was originating in the upstairs hallway bathroom. It was a nightmare. It took a while to find the water main shutoff. A series of disaster issues came together and made the perfect storm. In any case, I have had the moisture remediators out here. I've had the plumbers out here. I've talked to the insurance adjusters. We're on our way with all of that. There is a process. I'm going to show you when we go inside where we are right now. The moisture remediators have taken out some parts of the kitchen. Other parts still need to be demolished later, but there is some method to the madness here as far as why we are doing what we're doing in the order that we're doing it. We need to focus on moisture removal first. That is one of the most critical things that we can do first and immediately. Demo can wait. The moisture though, we've got to act fast, which is what we did. We had a moisture removal team in my home in under 12 hours. It would have been faster, frankly, except for it happened in the middle of the night. So once everyone started moving again the next morning, I had a moisture removal team out here. It's loud. There are many humidifiers or dehumidifiers, I think 10 or 12 or possibly more, some in the bathroom and some in the kitchen. I cannot take you in the kitchen or bathroom to show you because they are sealed off. That helps to draw more of the moisture out to create a negative pressure space in those zones. But I'm going to show you bits and pieces of what we're doing, what has happened, and you know how we're living with it right now. So why not, right? You can sit around and cry about it and whine about it, or you can just make the best of it and move on with your life. That's what we're trying to do here. Okay, so as we come around the side of my house, you'll see that we have my kitchen sink right here. I had an L-shaped counter in that kitchen. We had to remove it because we had to allow the moisture remediation team into where the water had damaged cabinets underneath. However, when they tried to pull it up, it cracked and broke. They were trying to save the countertop, but it was not possible. This is just waiting here for now. It was a custom piece of countertop. They're gonna try to match it and see if they can find a way to like go in and recreate it to match the other cabinets on the other side of the kitchen, but who knows, you know, it's just stuff though. Everybody's safe now. We've got control over the plumbing. The rest of this is just, you know, this is what you pay for homeowners insurance for. I'm just gonna let them do their jobs and just remember the serenity prayer, you know, God give me the courage to change the things I can, the patience to accept the things that I cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference. Let's go look at something else now. So this right here is my cat Lucky eating, and hi Lucky. This is my one piece of cabinetry. So the insurance adjuster is going to look at this, see if he can find something. It was custom cabinetry again, so I don't know how easy it's going to be to match, but he's going to try to match this. We're basically the preliminary idea is we are probably going to lose one entire wall of cabinetry, and the plan is to try to match it, and we're going to see if that happens. If the match does not happen, if the adjuster cannot find it in his database of resources, the theoretically possible idea is they may replace all the cabinets so that they match. I don't know. I'm just going to roll with it here. But this is where we're starting from, some cabinet doors, some drawers. This is my disposal that goes under the sink. Lots of fun, right? And then over here is the other piece of the countertop, and you can see where it broke here. So yeah, we're just gonna see where this takes us. Now let's go inside. I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. It's very loud. It's also quite warm because the moisture remediator team has to get the temperature up to a certain level. And I'm fine with that. I don't mind warm temperatures, but it's gonna be loud. So most of it, I'm not really even gonna try to talk over much of it. I'll just show you what I can. Okay, here we are going in the front door. So the kitchen is sealed off with this plastic. You can hear the dehumidifiers running. This tube runs out of the zone and it comes into the bathroom. I'll show you. Comes into the bathroom and then it curls up around the sink and drains into the sink. There is a lot of water coming up. I had another visit from the remediators today. They said we're making a lot of a lot of progress. It will take time. They've pulled about 50% out of the moisture out of the drywall ceiling. So we're making progress. Also, we can still use the sink. We did get the water turned back on after the plumber isolated the kitchen and the upstairs bathroom plumbing. So we got to turn the water back on now. So we can use this for washing our hands and going potty and whatnot. That was a fun experience trying to teach my teenager how you can flush a toilet manually when you don't have running water. We had a lot of water left over upstairs saved in the bathtub, and so we used buckets to flush for about 12 hours until the plumber came back. In a house full of 5 people, believe me, you end up having to flush creatively. I learned that trick from a hurricane preparedness website that you can do that, and also I had heard people talk about it. So now let's see what else we've got. Okay, so this is the upstairs. This is the hall bathroom in question, and this is the electrical cord that runs to the dehumidifier in this bathroom. We are missing a handle. Long story. We got to put the handle back on and tighten it up. But you know, we're just in the middle of this demo remediation process, so you know, everything will get fixed up in due time. Anyway, if you can hear it, it is quite loud. We're not allowed in there. It creates a negative pressure area when the door is closed for more moisture to be pulled out. Okay, so now this is where we are staging right now. It's a mess. My little girl has her toys in here normally. We normally do have the computer desk, but down here you'll see I had to pull things out of my medicine cabinet that was in the kitchen, so we'd have access to that. Pulled out my bread and potatoes and some things because we had to pull, excuse me, we had to pull things off the cabinet or the countertop for when they removed the countertop. Kitchen cleaning items, my toaster oven was on my countertop. Had to pull those things out. Needed our garbage can. I did think ahead. I got some paper plates, plastic cups, I got some plastic forks and knives, got some drinking water, coffee, of course. Here's my coffee down here. So my coffee maker. So, and then I do have some peanut butter and ham and things to make sandwiches for snacks. However, what's really nice is that you can see I've got just a few things here. This is Dollywood cups. I would like to try to go to Dollywood again with our seasons tickets soon, maybe just to get out of the house of all of this chaos. But the insurance company will pay a certain amount for eating out of the house when you don't have access to your kitchen. So I have things for snacks for here, but we do eat out now, go to a restaurant and get our food while the kitchen's out of service. And I have a delightful, wonderful, kind friend who has invited us to her house. We're gonna have dinner with her tonight, her and her family, so we can have a nice home-cooked meal. That will be wonderful. So this is all sealed up. This is the other entrance to the kitchen. And you see this is the countertop trim that sits on top of the countertop on the wall, the vertical side. Those were able to be saved, but you know, it's just a process. We'll see what goes on. One other thing that I did not think to say when I was out here in the garage before is we are blessed that we have extra appliances. We do have an extra refrigerator freezer. I have other appliances that are still in the house in the kitchen that we cannot use because they are in that process of being dehumidified. But this is an extra refrigerator that we had in our garage. And so we stuffed a lot of things like milk and things that we didn't want to be without for several days because that would go bad before perhaps the mold moisture remediation was over. So we put all that out here. I do have a few things. This is Chinese leftover from last night. And then I've got a freezer full of food here. We don't really have a lot of good resources to be willing to be able to cook all of this right now. It's just out here for storage. You know, I don't have a good place to do that. I don't have a big oven to do family size meals. That's where the restaurant meals come in. But for right now, I can give the kids milk. I can give them ham, cheese, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for snacks in between meals. I've got yogurt in here. So we do have snacks and things, and then we'll eat our regular meals outside the house. So I don't want people to worry about us. Also, as always, I do have my laundry resources. This is all still running. So this here, this is our dirty dishes. This is the dirty dishes we did not have a chance to clean on Thursday night when all hell broke loose in the kitchen. So I've just put it over here. My plan is to hand wash it, but honestly, I've been so overwhelmed with responsibilities and things that it has just fallen to the bottom of my list right now since I can't cook with it anyway. And I've got all those paper dishes. I'll either get to it and hand wash it, or if the moisture team is able to remove the dehumidifiers and open up the kitchen tomorrow, I may be able just to run it through my dishwasher. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a little update. And again, I'm Beth, and that's how I'm doing it. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to update you as the process goes along. Would appreciate your prayers. We will make it through this. We make it through everything. It's just one day at a time, sweet Jesus. That is just really the only way to go through this type of process with peace of mind. I've been told it could take weeks. It could even take a few months to get back to normal. Rebuilding the kitchen is not going to be a small task. So patience and just rolling along and getting on with our lives. That's what we're going to be doing. But thank you, everyone, for paying attention and thinking about us and being interested, and for your prayers also. That's how I'm doing it.